Airplanes made the world smaller. The first jetliner passenger service between the U.S. and Europe went faster than 400 miles an hour. The U.S. and the USSR led the world in space exploration. The space age began on October 4th, 1957, with the USSR launching the Sputnik satellite. July 69, the U.S. launched people to the moon. The U.S. landed men on the moon July 20th, 1969, and Neil Armstrong was the first man to step foot on the moon.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, it looks good, Wally.
Clear.
Somebody must be leaving the
Building shaking. We're getting that buffeting.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston, AOS, over. Houston, Columbia on the high gain, over. Roger, the EVA is progressing beautifully.
Pioneer 10 became the first spacecraft to fly by Jupiter, and the Pathfinder touched down on Mars July 4th, 1997. The first spaceship was named Columbia, and in 1999 the Hubble telescope was sent into orbit. The ENIAC was a computer built in Pennsylvania. Doctors used CAT scans and MRI machines. Supercomputers helped solve complex engineering problems. Radio and television made it possible to spread ideas. The internet allowed computers to communicate together. In 1990, companies used computers to do business.
In the 1970s, photocopiers became essential to businesses. In the 1990s, fax machines and cell phones became common. World trade now grew. Between 1930 and 1950, population grew by 23%. Population rose. Biodiversity decreased. Air pollution became a concern. Scientists now pay closer attention to pollution. Some scientists think CFCs are destroying the ozone. Pollution rose. The UN in 1948 adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. 1994, South Africa held its first democratic election, and many countries have actively supported the rights of specific groups such as women's rights. Different cultures look at human rights in different ways.
I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I like to teach the world to sing. Sing with me. Perfect harmony. Perfect harmony. I like to buy the world a coat and keep it company. That's the real thing. I like to teach the world to sing. In perfect harmony. Perfectly. And I'd like to buy the world a coat and keep it company. It's the real thing. What the world wants today is the real thing. What the world wants today is the real thing.
Many people criticize Western nations for expecting other nations to follow suit. Communism spread to different nations. Spain returned to democracy under King Juan Carlos I. The USSR fell during the 1980s. Mexico moved from dictatorship to democracy. South Africa elected Nelson Mandela in 1998. The People's Republic of China began to move toward a free market. Fidel Castro continued to hold power in Cuba. Aung San Suu Kyi was not allowed to attend Nobel Peace Prize in 1991.